A new year means new movies. Here are my top 5 most anticipated movies of 2023. Number 5. To start us off, we have a tie between Little Mermaid and Wonka, both of which are either remakes or spin-offs of some kind. As a fan of the original animated Little Mermaid, I'm excited to see how they adapt it into live action. As we know, Disney doesn't have the best track record with their live action remakes, Beauty and the Beast anyone. However, I'm hopeful that this one will be an exception. Meanwhile, Wonka is an interesting prospect as it is a spin-off of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We'll focus on the owner of the factory in Willy Wonka, with Timothée Chalamet playing the titular role. I'm curious to see how they expand on the characterization of Wonka as we find out more about the enigmatic owner of the factory. Number 4. Killers of the Flower Moon. Killers of the Flower Moon is the latest offering from Martin Scorsese, starring the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Brendan Fraser, and Robert De Niro. The film follows the investigation of the murder of members of the Osage tribe in Oklahoma during the 1920s. The investigation is led by J. Edgar Hoover of the FBI and former Texas Ranger Tom White. The talent attached to this film has me excited to see it, as I'm sure it will be a good one. Number 3. Oppenheimer. The making of the atomic bomb is the focus of this film. Oppenheimer is Christopher Nolan's latest film and boasts a cast of Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Matt Damon, and Rami Malek. Nolan is known for his focus on time as being a central theme to his films, so I'm interested in seeing if that theme is utilized, and if so, how. Number 2. Next Goal Wins. Next Goal Wins is about the American Samoan football team who were demolished 32-0 by Australia, in a record for the worst result in the game's history. Now, the film was made previously as a documentary in 2016. However, this version is fictionalized. I also hear that it will take on a much lighter tone than my 2 previous entries, as it is being categorized as a comedy with the likes of Taika Waititi behind the lens and Michael Fassbender, Oscar Knightley, and Rhys Darby among the cast. I'm hopeful that all involved will make for an interesting and funny film. Number 1. Barbie. Laugh at me, but I'm low-key excited to see this film. The live-action Barbie movie has both the likes of Greta Gerwig helming the film, but also Margot Robbie starring as the titular character. That alone is enough to get my bum into a seat. Throw in Ryan Gosling as Ken, and behind-the-scenes pictures have me intrigued to see this film. As for the plot of Barbie being banished to the real world, it seems that the film will be going for a fun, campy feel, which I feel like we need more of these types of films, especially after the years we've had recently. Well, that's my list. Top 5, or should I say top 6 most anticipated movies of 2023. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Drop in the comments what films you are looking forward to this year, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I make videos whenever I can, and I'll see you in the next one.